Very good morning, children. Yesterday we have started the lesson animal tissues. So under that we have completed about the tissue, epithelial tissue we have finished. So next one is connective tissue. Under that areolar tissue and adipose tissue both we have finished. So first I will start with epithelial ones we will discuss. I think you remembered or not, but I will start once again with that only. So epithelial tissue which protects and covers the animal body. Protects and covers. So under that four types we have discussed. What are the four types? Squamous epithelial, squamous, and next one is squamous epithelium tissue, cuboidal epithelium, cuboidal, columnar, cuboidal epithelium. Very easy to remember, Nana. Don't get ఏమంటారు fear on this. Don't get fear on this. Very easy only. Epithelium, columnar epithelium, and the last one is skin. So this is comes under dermal, Nana. Dermal tissue is about that skin. So and epithelial tissue is about inner and outer layers. Inner and outer also. Inner and outer layers of the skin and tubes. Yes, esophagus, trachea, all we have tubes, kidney tubes, stomach walls, kidney walls. So those all are comes under columnar. Tubes and glands related inner and outermost parts, those are responsible for cuboidal epithelium. And squamous epithelium, this is responsible for the inner and outer layers of the lungs, alveoli, blood vessels. So these all are lungs lining, esophagus. So these are all and lung alveoli capillaries are there. So alveolus, those inner and outer layers, inner part and outer part, outmost layer are there. So that responsibility is by epithelium tissue, that is comes under squamous epithelium tissue. And coming to the next one, cuboidal. Cuboidal is responsible for tubes. So lining of organs like tubes which are ureters and all. So those all are salivary glands. Glands also. Glands will release hormones, saliva, salivary glands. And we have so many glands in our body, salivary glands and urinary tube. Urine tube, that one is ureter. These all outermost and innermost layers, Nana. Outer layer, inner layer. లోపల బయట లేయర్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా ట్యూబ్స్ కి, those all responsibility is taken by cuboidal epithelium tissue. And coming to the columnar, these are kidney walls, intestine walls, stomach walls. These all outermost layer and innermost layers are protected by these columnar epithelium tissue. And coming to the skin, the outermost layer, skin is also a kind of epithelial tissue. This under these nails, hair, these are comes under the skin. Yes, growth of these outermost layers is responsible by skin epithelial tissue. And coming to the next one is connective tissue. Under that we have discussed about, yesterday we have discussed about areolar tissue, areolar and adipose, both we have discussed. So under this areolar tissue, so connective tissue is responsible for to help binding other tissues. So binding other tissues, this is responsible for binding the other organs, binding the other tissues and organs. Binding means coordination and organs. And areolar tissue is a type of connective tissue which joins the different types of tissues. Packing is responsible for this. Packing all the organs and tissues. Packing all the cells, all the organs and cells in different activities. And adipose is for fat globules. So without fat globules we cannot do anything, which will give support to the muscles and bones. Adipose tissue gives the support to the muscles and bones by giving fat globules. Okay, fibrous material which contains fibrous material. Areolar tissue contains fibrous material. So which is giving support to the all the bones and muscles in contact. How they are in their place? Fibroblasts are there in the areolar tissue. Due to that cells, all the body parts are attached and ప్రాపర్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉండాలంటే మనకి అరెలార్ టిష్యూ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ అన్నమాట. స్కిన్, బోన్ అండ్ మజిల్స్ ఇన్ ద ప్రాపర్ పొజిషన్, నర్వ్స్ అండ్ వెజిల్స్, how they are maintaining their balance, their position in the body. So that is responsible by areolar tissue. And areolar adipose tissue gives the fat globules which also giving support to the all body parts. So next one is bone, Nana. Bone is a type of tissue, connective tissue it is, and bones are giving framework. Yes, giving framework to our body. Giving framework. Bones are giving, skeleton only will give framework to our body. Yes, without that skeleton we are not having a particular shape అనేది మనకు ఉండదు. Yes, so particular shape మనకి ఎలా వస్తుంది? Several vertebrate animals, you know, vertebrate is the main bone, backbone. So giving framework by bones only. Bone is the connective tissue and which contains oocytes. These cells are secreted by cells called oocytocytes. So compound bone, outer layer of the all bones. So here outer layer of the all bones is like this only, and inside bone marrow we have. You know that about bone marrow? Bone marrow, మూలుగు అంటారు కదా. So inside we have a bone marrow like this. So all bones are having different structure. This is the structure of the bone. Inside we can observe cells. Bone cells are like this. So inside we have bone marrow, and bone marrow, hollow portion of the bone inside. These cells are present in the central hollow portion of the bone called bone marrow. Inside మనకు ఉండేది bone marrow ఉంటుంది. So bone marrow we have, and which is containing the fibroblasts and all, and calcium phosphate. Calcium ఉంటుంది తెలుసా? ఇన్సైడ్ మనకు బోన్స్ లో ఉండేది ఏంటి? కాల్షియం ఫాస్ఫేట్ అండ్ కాల్షియం కార్బోనేట్. Calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate we have. So which bone only the connective tissue which gives the support, to the body, which gives the framework to the body. Carbonate. Bhanupriya, are you there? Again Bhanupriya also joined. Narsimha Rao అని వచ్చింది కదా before. Again she came and she went off. Okay, here oocytocytes. Osteocytes are there, the cells అని చెప్పాను కదా inside the bone marrow. In bone marrow we have these type of cells, Nana. Marrow, bone marrow, మూలుగు అంటారు కదా. మీరు మటన్ తిన్నారా? So in that we can observe bone marrow. Bone లోపల ఉంటుంది కదా cream లాగా. So in bone marrow we have these type of cells, osteocytes. So these cell structure is like this, Nana. Osteon is the one part under that, and like this we have. So bone marrow lo unde cells anamata ivi. So these are like this only. So like this we have structure, bone marrow lopala unde cells ivi. Osteons are there, Haversian canal is there. So and osteocytes, bone marrow lopala unde structure idi, bone lopali structure. And canaliculi, and the next one is in adults, this one in human body 42 billion number of osteocytes ఉంటాయి నానా, which are cylindrical in shape. These are cylindrical in shape, and Haversian canal is there, so which allows blood vessels and nerves, and spongy bone, Nana. This one is spongy bone. Which one? Osteon, which transports blood, cylindrical and transports blood. రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాసుకోండి అన్న, టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో లేదు ఇది. నెక్స్ట్ ఓస్టియోసైట్స్ స్టార్ షేప్డ్ అండ్ మెయింటైన్స్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్. స్టార్ షేప్ లో ఉంటాయి నాన్న, విచ్ మెయింటైన్స్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ద బోన్. స్టార్ తెలుసు కదా, స్టార్ షేప్ లో ఉంటాయి అండ్ మెయింటైన్స్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ద బోన్. మెయింటైన్స్ strength of the bone, which maintains the strength of the bone. And this one is canaliculi, passageway in the body. So canal passageway in the body, canal passageway is given by canaliculi, passageway in the body. So like this we can observe. So this is the information about that osteocyte or bone shell. This is about bone shell nana. Osteocyte, bone cell. So about this structure we have discussed now. Different parts are there under the bone shell. Those are osteon, Haversian canal, osteocyte, yes, and canaliculi. Each one responsibility. The cylindrical shape lo untundi which transports blood. And the next one is Haversian canal, which allows blood and vessels and nerves by this canal only. And osteocytes is star shaped and which maintains the strength of the bone. And canaliculi is the passageway in the body, passageway. And the next connective tissue is cartilage, which is not bone and not skin. So different types of our how our ఇయర్స్ ఆర్ లుకింగ్ నానా. ఇయర్స్ ఒకసారి పట్టుకోండి, బోన్స్ అవి లేకపోతే స్కిన్ డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది కదా కార్టిలేజ్. సో టిప్ విచ్ జాయింట్స్ కనెక్టివ్ టిష్యూ, which it is a connective tissue. And several vertebrate do not have bone but have cartilage. It is stronger than skin and muscle, stronger than skin and weaker than bone కంటే కొంచెం మెత్తగా ఉంటుంది కదా, అండ్ స్కిన్ కంటే గట్టిగా ఉంటుంది. దోస్ ఆర్ కమ్స్ అండర్ కార్టిలేజెస్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అవర్ ట్రాచే, విండ్ పైప్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి మీ గొంతు దగ్గర, ఒకసారి పట్టుకోండి, కొంచెం గట్టిగా తగులుతుంది కదా మీకు. సో దట్ ఈస్ విండ్ పైప్ నాన్న, లంగ్స్ కి వెళ్ళే గాలి తీసుకెళ్లే పైప్ అది. సో embrace several vertebrate do not have bone but have cartilages. Entire skeleton of fishes like sharks those are also fish. How it is looking nana? Fishes, they are sharks is made of cartilage only. Fish sharks ఏవైతున్నాయో అవి బోన్స్ కాదు నాన్న, కార్టిలేజ్. ఫిష్ లో ఉంటాయి కదా ముళ్ళులు అవన్నీ, those all are comes under cartilage only, not bones, not skin. Those are looking hard. As sometimes cartilage is hard but not as hard as bone. Bone anta hard ga undadu gaani those are also hard only. Yes, articular cartilage, here cartilage structure they have given. And ligaments is at another type of connective tissue. Ligament nana, ligament. So ligament is also another type of cartilage, another type of connective tissue. So which is connects bones, which connects bones nana, all bones ni connect చేస్తుంది, which connects bones. Ligaments are connects bones at the joints ఉంటాయి కదా మన బాడీలో, జాయింట్స్ నీస్ దగ్గర, ఎస్ అక్కడక్కడ జాయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అండ్ హోల్స్ దెమ్ ఇన్ పొజిషన్ లో పెట్టడానికి యూజ్ అవుతాయి. అండ్ హోల్స్ దట్ ఇన్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉంచుతాయి, హోల్స్ దెమ్ in position. And next one is tendon. Tendon is a type of connective tissue which is also a connective tissue which joins muscles nana, which joins ivi bones join chestundi kada ligament, and tendon joins all muscles, the muscles to the bone, So what we have discussed under the connective tissue nana? Areolar tissue, are you there? Areolar, very good. Areolar tissue we have discussed. Areolar tissue is binding all the tissues which are having similar functions. Packing of all the cells and organs into groups is responsible by areolar tissue. So with the help of areolar tissue only our body parts are in all the different organs and all tissues are in proper position due to the irregular tissue, and adipose tissue will give support to the bones and muscles by fat globules, which contains fat globules. So due to that only support the position of the bones and muscles will be possible. And coming to the bone, which gives framework to our body, which contains calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate. Inside of the bone marrow, we have osteocyte cells, bone cells. So bone structure, that bone cell structure also we have discussed. And coming to the cartilage, which is not bone, but it is somewhat harder than skin and not harder than bone. That is called as cartilage. Example, our trachea and our ear skin, our nose tip, all those are like cartilage only. And fish bones, what are those? Sharks in the fish, those are also made up of cartilage. And ligaments, which joins the bones together at the joints, our knees and all. And tendon is the connective tissue which joins the muscles and the bones. Bones and muscles join a place lo, which is responsible, which tissue? Tendon. So these all are about connective tissues. And one more connective tissue is also there, Nana, that is blood. Blood is also a type of connective tissue in our body. Blood kuda tissue. Without blood we cannot live. Yes. So which contains both solid substances and liquid portion. So blood is also a connective tissue. The red stream in our body which flows in closed tubes in our body is called blood. So it is also a connective tissue, and blood is the source to identify our wellness or illness. So due to that blood test only we can identify the wellness of the body and illness of the body. Yes, blood test we'll do sometimes. So platelet counts and all. Yes, what are the parts involved in blood? Red color substance which is flowing in our body in closed tubes is called blood. Our heart pumps nearly 36,000 liters of blood to a distance of nearly 20,000 kilometers. So 36,000 liters pump చేస్తుందంట మన బాడీ 24 hours పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ లో 20,000 కిలోమీటర్స్ అంటే బయట కాదు, ఇన్సైడ్ ఓన్లీ దట్ మచ్ 20,000 కిలోమీటర్స్ లో 36,000 లీటర్స్ ఫ్లో చేస్తుంది అనమాట. అంత స్పీడ్ గా అంటే బట్ రీట్రాన్స్మిషన్ అవుతుంది నాన్న. బ్లడ్ మొత్తం బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోయి మళ్ళీ కొత్త బ్లడ్ రాదు, బట్ అదే రీట్రాన్స్మిషన్ అవుతుంది. 20,000 కిలోమీటర్స్ ఒక డేలో పాస్ అవుతుంది అనమాట ఆ ట్యూబ్స్ లో, బ్లడ్ వెజిల్స్ లో అండ్ ఆల్. ఎస్, హార్ట్ పంపింగ్ లో మొత్తం కలిపి 20,000 కిలోమీటర్స్ ఇన్ 36,000 లీటర్స్. ఇన్ 20,000 కిలోమీటర్స్ 36,000 liters of blood in 24 hours. 20,000 kilometers nearly distance, 36,000 liters of blood in 24 hours. Actually blood is in red color, but a cockroach having white blood. Blue snail is having blue colored blood. So like that we can observe in cockroaches and snail different color blood, but in human being body and some animals body it is red in color. It also have several nutrients such as glucose, amino acids, proteins, vitamins, hormones required for the body, and also excretory products such as lactic acid, urea and salt in the blood we have. And plasma also contains factors responsible for blood clotting. Heparin helps to prevent blood clotting in blood vessels. You know, Nana, blood plasma for corona treatment they used once. Blood plasma which are containing antibodies to the coronavirus, because the people who got already coronavirus and they recovered, so from those people they collected the plasma because the antibodies exist inside the plasma of those people. So they collected that and they treated for the people again. Did you have idea about that? Yes, Bhavani, Ramcharan. Ramcharan, did you observe that one? Blood plasma treated for, they treated with blood plasma corona people. So after they recovered, they collected the plasma of those people. So in that plasma, those people's blood plasma, antibodies are exist against the coronavirus. So like that, they have collected those people plasma and they treated. So cells present in the blood are corpuscles, Nana. The cells present in the, so actually it has several nutrients like glucose, amino acids. In the blood we have these type of nutrients: amino acids, proteins, why he is shouting, Sai Shankar? Hormones are required for the body, and excretory products also. Excretory products, it is a connective tissue. It is also a connective tissue. Red color flow in our body, and excretory products such as lactic acid. Are you writing? Urea, salts, what is the time now, etc. And plasma also contains factors responsible for blood clotting, and cells in the blood are called as cells in the blood. In the blood are corpuscles, we are calling. Blood are corpuscles. So this is important point, Nana. Those are RBC, means red blood cells, white blood cells, WBC, and platelets, Nana. Colorless these are. Blood platelets. So these are white in color, these are red in color. Red blood cells, white blood cells. Colorless blood cells are white blood cells, red blood cells, and these are colorless cells. Colorless cells in our blood. Colorless cells in our blood. So are platelets. And red blood cells are also known as erythrocytes, Nana. These are also known as erythrocytes. Erythrocytes are red in color, and they have red colored protein called hemoglobin. Telsa hemoglobin valla mana blood red ga untundani? Yes, hemoglobin. And the next one is iron inside. That's why the blood is red in color, and because of the hemoglobin, blood is red in color, and which is help in the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Yes, taking blood of an adult, we can make a chain of red blood cells, and RBC are formed in the liver and spleen, and breaking down and formation in the liver and spleen is possible. The red blood cells ekkada form avutunnayi? Liver and spleen, and the destroying also possible by that only. And after your birth, these RBC are generated from the bone marrow of long bone. So bone marrow of womb లో ఉన్నప్పుడు liver and spleen generate చేస్తాయి నాన్న. And బయటకు after your birth, these RBC are generated from the bone marrow. Generated from bone marrow and destroyed by liver. Generated by bone marrow. Bone marrow and destroyed by liver. So dead red blood cells ఎక్కడి నుంచి రిమూవ్ అవుతాయి? through liver, nana. So destroyed by liver, and in the womb liver నుంచి generate అవుతాయి. After birth generated by bone marrow. So bone marrow, and all mammals except camel and llama have red blood cells without nucleus. Without nucleus, nana. Except mammals and camel, all mammals are having red blood cells without nucleus. The second type of cells present in blood are white blood cells, WBC, and these cells have do not have hemoglobin, and they have colorless. These are also called as leukocytes. These are erythrocytes. These are leukocytes. These are called as leukocytes, and these are less in number when compared to the RBC. These are also again two types, nana, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Agranulocytes. In 8th class also we have this information. in that cell and the basic structure of the cell, the basic unit of life. First lesson, second lesson. So under that we have discussed about these type of cells introduction. There they have given in the last topic of that three types of cells in the granulocytes: neutrophils, basophils, and eosinophils. Under this again three types, Nana. So neutrophils, and this one is basophils, and these are eosinophils. So three types, and these cells attack the destroy microorganisms enter the body. Destroy microorganisms, attacked micro. So these are fighting against the microorganisms enters into the body to destroy microorganisms. These are fighting against the microorganisms. Is it okay, Bhavani? Very good. Coming to the next, these are fighting against the microorganisms. Some are sacrifice their life to some microorganisms, like some viruses అవి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇవి sacrifice చేస్తాయి, fighting against చేసి they will sacrifice their life and guard against the foreign substances, so which are protecting our body. Lymphocytes. So lymphocytes are the granulocytes, agranulocytes. Lymphocytes secretes antibodies. So antibodies ni secret chestayi nana lymphocytes, which are comes under agranulocytes. Neutrophils are the first line of defense against the bacteria. These are against agranulocytes also two types, nana. Agranulocytes also two types: lymphocytes and monocytes. Two types ఉంటాయి, and which are giving antibodies ఇస్తాయి to our body. Antibodies అంటున్నాను కదా నేను, those. And monocytes are like amoeba and attack the foreign in amoeba and all. Monocytes role play చేస్తాయి. And coming to the lymphocytes, antibodies they are giving. So like that, white blood cells are protecting our body by foreign substances and foreign microorganisms. And platelets also separate group, nana. Platelets are responsible for blood clotting and all. Blood clotting. So for example, if we have less number of blood platelets, at that time what will happen? If we got a wound or injury, at that time the blood flow will not be stopped. క్లాట్ అవ్వాలి కదా, ఆఫ్టర్ 2-3 minutes క్లాట్ అయితేనే మనకు బ్లడ్ ఫ్లో అనేది తగ్గిపోతుంది, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ బాడీలో ఉన్న బ్లడ్ మొత్తం బయటికి పోతుంది. సో డ్యూ టు ద బ్లడ్ ప్లేట్లెట్స్ ఓన్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ immunity power in our body. So like that we can conclude. Tomorrow we'll discuss the blood groups and all. Thank you for nice class with you. Tomorrow we'll meet.